All right, everybody. All right, Jason. Best of 5. Andrew versus Don. Let's get into it.
Kick off here, but it's in the hands of Don. And you're putting a lot of pressure on the ball here.
No pressure
Sure,
early.
a lot of 50s here. That is to be expected. That is to be expected, especially in these high levels, because like there's gonna be a lot of 50s when it comes to like
Yeah.
to better like when in these like in the upper round, because you always want to win it and maybe get a favorable goal on your side.
But Don looks to put this one through, taking the first goal of the series just off a good 50. Andrew looking somewhat shaky, but I'm sure he'll clear that up.
Just clean, just simple.
It's true. I wonder if
Nothing
we're going
too
to
fancy
see
yet.
any of Don's air mechanics come out. Will we see a flip reset or a double tap scored? First one scored of the tournament.
He's had the Fennec, but he hasn't had too much experience on it. He's mostly playing on Octane and throughout his career. But Andrew mostly playing
Putting a
on
shot on.
Fennec.
Don with the save, though.
A lot of patience from these both players right here.
Andrew
Good decisions.
making pretty wide sweeping rotations. Don staying pretty heavily on the ball so far. You get into both players somewhat feeling each other's play style out.
Don could have had a free net there if he positions himself really well.
But it looks like this could be in. It's going to bounce
Could he
up,
hit the
though.
pole?
Andrew's going to need to make a low boost save as Don puts one in.
Wow.
And Jason,
I'm just in awe.
what do you
You know,
think?
I'm seeing everything right now, and I'm looking at like Andrew's mostly is just seen as the underdog of the entire tournament right now. Cause like, of course, who wouldn't be against Don?
It is true. And this means so much for Missouri and Green Room.
But then again, these players, they don't have too much experience on like.
As Andrew puts one in, Andrew with the sweep. Don wasn't expecting that power shot coming out so
just
soon.
a power shot.
Wow.
Andrew eyeing to make the equalizer soon. Looking to say that anyone can cook in this
It
tournament.
is true. And I think this does mean so much. If we see Andrew take a win in the series, that will give Missouri so much hope that it desperately needs, as he puts another one in. Quick swipe off the corner. Look at this touch.
Just playing so fast.
Gets the bump,
playing
gets
way
the boost
faster than
grab,
Don right there.
passes Don in his net.
Oof, just
Anyone can
Just
cook
so good.
comes out.
so much precision from Andrew when he tries to like make a shot. You can see, you know what he's trying to aim at. And I think that could be the
Determining factor as Don looks to be struggling on D. Andrew putting so many shots on early.
and that seems to be the difference maker here.
Andrew coming back, getting situated in this game one.
Being on shots, Don needs to figure out his defense real quick, so he can find himself back into this game.
Andrew looks to reset in the midfield.
I want to pinch. He has it in
Becoming
the air.
more
Could be an
confident.
air dribble.
Don with the save, though. Real question is, are we going to see Don comfortable in the air? Andrew makes another
Andrew with a
save.
good save there. Don doesn't look so fresh in the air right now.
Not looking loose as he
Andrew-
normally does. Just
Bump.
almost getting slightly outclassed by Andrew. But I'm sure we'll see lots of turning tables in this series. We're going to have to buckle down. It's going to be a
No one. Still
long
a close
series as
game.
Don looks to set
Trying to
something
go
up. Goes for the ground pinch. Andrew counters, though, but bumps off the post. Don is going to
going
have a
towards
free
the net.
possession.
Trying to
Don with
bounce
the
it off
flick,
him.
Going for a bump. Andrew with the
Andrew
low boost
clears it
save.
out.
Both
Donald
players
going for something risky that shouldn't have been.
looking to gain momentum early in the series. As Don is going to get this off the 50.
Starting to put the equalizer.
Andrew just slightly overextending. And I've noticed a lot of Don's goals have been through that. I feel like Andrew's goals have been somewhat of a
just putting shots on shots.
Mechanical skill, and then Don's have been breakaways from Andrew
going for a dribble. Try to do flip reset there, didn't go his way. Andrew gets it off the wall.
That's true.
Quick to it, quick to get it back. Andrew sets it off on his side. Don looking to make a shot here. Doesn't go
Andrew
his way.
Doesn't put it in. It goes off the post. I think he was looking to put that in. Don
get off the wall
in
here.
This corner.
50 on here. In the air. Don.
Andrew flies up and puts it in. Wow.
Just a good
Don,
aerial.
I can't tell if he faked or if he accidentally jumped.
He just got so
he might have been.
Ball.
This might be catching Don off guard. I don't think he was expecting Andrew to be this comfortable in the air. Andrew's looking more comfortable in the air than Don is.
Puts it over his head. Don gets it away from him. Andrew. He has no boost.
Going for the slow play.
Wolf has
killing the clock like a smart player. Goes for the flick. Hits it past him. Andrew trying to call game with 40 seconds left.
Finesse and flip.
Anyone can cook.
This isn't looking good for as represented from the green rooms.
Missouri needs this win.
Everyone
they
is
need
saying
one
that
player
Missouri
in the upper
could never
final.
Win. Trying to do a flip. It didn't look sharp.
Don looking shaky with his touches just not being completely all there.
No boost here. Don.
The 50. Too low boost though.
Gets it over him. On his net, on his side.
Managing his boost. Don will have a chance here. Andrew with the save, and that is game.
That is game. That's it.
Unless
you're taking the first.
Wait, but Don gets it past him.
Wait.
Don with 2 seconds to score. Will we see the greatest comeback of the tournament?
Could he send this to OT?
So many. Look at this, Jason. I think 3 of Don's goals have been through that exactly. Andrew overextending on a 50, and then Don getting a breakaway open net. What kickoff will we get? And it drops down. Andrew takes game 1.
He seals the deal right there.
Wow. What a crazy showing. As we go to Beck with Stormy. What are you thinking so far, Jason?
I'm liking what I'm seeing from these players, but I feel like Don has to do more than just catch those silly overextending. Maybe Andrew's gonna adapt to that. Maybe he's gonna try to clean up next match so he doesn't make those same mistakes. But Don has to find another way to make more shots and to fool Andrew to get more goals and seal at least a game.
Really? If you can ready up, bud.
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Beck with Stormy though has killed a lot of dreams. We'll see if it ends dreams here.
Really did kill my dream.
Don Oki might need this game. Can't let Andrew put him on double match point. Reverse sweeps would not be easy in a best of 5.
I wouldn't, if I were Andrew, I wouldn't let this get to his head that you're better than Don.
And he puts it past him.
Crosses him.
Andrew with the ground play. Really shocking, I think, everybody in the lobby.
In all floors, scoring from ground and up. He's cooking from both sides on the field. Going towards the net and trying to put
Don does get a goal off the kickoff. Wow. This is a quick sweep by Don. Look at this. Look at this patience. He notices the bump or the bounce, angles his car, hits it with this corner, gets the speed. Perfectly placed by Don.
Was an easy one in. Trying not to let Andrew get to his head that he could run away with this. Making sure who he's up against and who he is himself.
Right now, I'm really looking for Andrew's challenges and his kickoffs. I think those are going to be the key things that cement himself as the victor in this match, as long as he doesn't overextend. Don trying to draw him out in his corner.
Was trying to go up for it on the wall.
Andrew almost not even respecting Don's ability in the air, but he does overextend here. Will Don put this in? He doesn't. I don't think. But it is in!
He hits the corner.
Andrew getting a bit too excited there. It's really what I was looking for is... Andrew has been shutting down Don's offense. It's just Don has been able to bait Andrew in on defense so well. Andrew's really going to have to look out for that. Andrew with the bump
off him.
Will he get the boost? Huge boost grab on resetting to his corner. Stays on the ball.
Yeah. Don's going to put it away. Don very low on boost, committing to this. In near his net.
Might be dangerous.
50.
Andrew could have a chance right here.
Don needs...
It's off the post. Don with the pinch. Gets the boost. This could be a goal-scoring opportunity.
Don has all boost. He has all the control right now. Andrew behind him.
And he fakes Andrew! Doesn't even do anything. Just sits there and watches it as Andrew flies by.
Wow.
Look at that.
Andrew did not think that was gonna go that way, and he got punished for it. He was also just badly positioned there in the side. Don has control of the ball. Andrew trying to put a shot over his head.
He's gonna need this goal right here, and he puts it in off kickoff.
Took the boost away from Don, over his head, scores it in. 2-3. 3 minutes left.
Both players looking so solid. I think we do know both players have a higher peak than this, though. Real question is, will we see it? This isn't going in. Don is going to have to reset off the bounce. Andrew looking to establish his defensive position. Don setting up for offense. Goes off the corner. Might be too spicy for this match, though.
You see Don always hit that in other games. In ones he just doesn't go his way this time.
Don might have not
Andrew gets a boost.
Made a smoothie before this match. He might be saving it for when he's on match point.
See by him looking more like a Leviathan.
And Andrew could put this in. Don with the save though. Both players low boost. Will Andrew make it back in time? And it goes in. Andrew just slightly messed up. What happened here?
Just so close to saving that.
So close. I think he just couldn't get back in time to add velocity to the side of it.
Don.
Such a close match.
Spot on Andrew. Still time left. Andrew has the ball.
Going up, decides to go for the quick shot. Don with the 50 though. This could be getting dire for Andrew as he puts another one in off the 50.
It's like I said, these guys are going to be fighting back game after game. This series could go to the last bit.
What we're really going to need to see out of Andrew is, I think, some of his challenges than just 50s. He's able to beat Don.
It's going again. He's to run away with the game.
He puts another kickoff goal in. I think he was able to beat Don in that first game because Don did look uncomfortable. Andrew was just not giving him respect on his aerial touches, just full sending it. But we'll see as this game progresses. Don with another kickoff. All kickoffs going in Don's favor. I think some of the ones grind showing through Don's gameplay. I don't know if Andrew has even like a fourth of the matches Don has in ones this season.
Wait, but it doesn't get into his net. He's just scored
something
right now.
Goes for a poor challenge. Yet again, Don gets a goal.
Doesn't
just
look
a
like
poor challenge here. Turns to the side. Should have been going back to net. I think these overextensions are really killing Andrew. We're going to need to see Andrew start to peak again. I still think both players are better than what they're showing, but they're showing something very solid, which is all it takes. As we most likely go to game 3.
I've seen a lot of aerials from Donald, looking to try to put one here.
He hasn't put a single aerial goal in, I don't think.
Looks like he's like
learning has been able to shut them down.
He's looking like Daniel's playstyle, mostly grounded. But nothing too air based so far from Donald.
It's true. Andrew with the save.
And
needs to put this in. And he does. This isn't undoable. This is not impossible. He's going to need kickoff goals right here. What kickoff will he go for? Just for a standard. Don beats him though. He's going to needs to start changing up his kickoffs. Don with the airplay. Does he put it in? It's off the post.
Misses.
Chance for Andrew.
He has no boost. That boost didn't come fast enough in time for him to get it.
Don
in the air. Don
needs to clear it.
Full boost.
Andrew just too low on boost. Leaps the ball entirely to Don. Don decides he doesn't want to dribble it to his net, going instead for the flashy play.
Don. On a flashy
for the air dribble. Andrew with the save though.
Andrew.
This has to be in.
Put this in.
And Andrew puts it in. 3 goals in 25 seconds. Will we see the greatest 25 seconds of this tournament?
This will be a really solid showing from Andrew here.
Andrew needs momentum.
50 kickoff.
Going into game 3.
Don trying to challenge has no boost. It's a bump. He doesn't but he missed.
Slightly too clunky on his ball control. Don will easily sweep that away.
Don pushing the D away. It looks like he's gonna take this game 2.
Wow.
To equal it to 1-1.
Dominant showing out of Don. Not even really due to his air mechanics, just really counterattacking so well off of Andrew's overextensions. Andrew looking solid, but
wasn't enough.
Might need a change of game plan as we go to map 3. Wow. Game 3, the most important game of any series. What will we see out of these two players?
The packed stadium in here, in the barn.
Whoever wins this gets match point to put the other in the hot seat.
Puts it near his net, in the corner, challenging it. Andrew gets it away from him. Still around the corner, over his head.
Look at these eggs. They're all watching. They're all so tough. They are here to get the Donald smoothie, but they might get the Andrew.
Don needs to put this in quick. Andrew needs to get to that pretty quickly.
He does get the save though. Resetting to his corner. He has possession. The entire field to work with. Don with the quick challenge though. And Don puts it in. No, but he misses. Huge miss. This has to be in for Andrew. Don with the save. Out of nowhere. Some nerves showing from Don maybe.
And I think from Andrew too. He needed to shoot that in right away.
He might not be the favorite to win the entire tournament. I don't know.
It all decides here.
Both players waiting.
Slow.
They don't want to go.
They're both scared.
Both players scared. Don, I think, probably drinking his smoothie right now. Going for the Doomsy dish! Almost gets it in. Andrew with the save, though.
But Andrew has seen this before. Andrew doesn't like going off the wall. Not going for the off-wall aerials. Especially in this match.
Smart.
Knowing that Donald could easily
for Don to mistouch it. Don carefully
dribbling in the air with a little bit of boost. Don gets it past him. Has 0 boost. Takes his boost away.
Risky challenge coming out from Andrew.
Putting himself in a bad position there.
Does get the save though.
Takes it away from him.
Looking so even out there.
Don has a lot of boost here.
Don puts it in. Andrew couldn't get there in time. Some of the first bits of air dominance coming out from Don.
Air shot from Don right there. That's what you want to see if you want to win. If you want to win these games, if you want to win these series, if you want to win this tournament.
Wow. On might have had his smoothie before this match. And Andrew, mistake in his corner, near his net.
Just lets it get away from him. We've seen this play happen too many times from Andrew.
Overextending in Donald's half. Donald just waiting, and then guiding it into the open net. Andrew's really gonna have to tamper his overextensions.
He needs to tighten up his defense here. Stop making these bad plays that are leading Don to score one in.
On with a great touch. We'll go back to Andrew.
Clear. Puts it in the air.
Backflip. Don up in the air. What will we do with this ball?
Don
Too low on boost.
Maybe pinching it. Didn't have enough boost there.
Wow, still getting the 50 on 0 boost.
Has a lot of time to get boost. Better position himself here. Andrew needs to try to get away from his net. Right now, though.
Andrew looking to
Donald has all the lead right now.
Gain his first goal in this game. Don resetting in his corner. Will he go for a flip reset?
He's going off the wall.
Guiding it to his net. Goes for the pinch and gets the ground pinch.
And Andrew misses the save right there. Unless it was double tapped. For a strong pinch, no?
Andrew expecting the high play. Don goes low. What a play out of Don.
We didn't expect that. He did not expect that from Don at all. Trying to sink this in, misses.
Andrew with the save though. So low on boost, goes for the bump instead. Might have been blessed, but
noticing
still
that Don
so low
has been
boost.
more aerial these games is giving him the edge.
Is he getting more comfortable as the series goes? Andrew's really going to have to go back to the Game 1 glory he had. Don looking to set up more air plays. Andrew with the 50.
He has all the control and speed.
Don controlling the pace of this game. Playing his way. Looking so solid. Can't even be worried for him in this match right now.
Don clearing it all the time.
Andrew somewhat coming up with nothing on this offense.
Just nothing right coming from Andrew right now.
Andrew, I think, really needs to start setting the pace with some physical play. He makes a great touch. Great 50.
Yeah.
But he needs to start taking Don out.
But
Don puts another in off the overextension. Another overextension coming out of Andrew. Where did he go?
I didn't know how far he went.
Wow. I think Andrew might have went for Don's boost. I don't know why he would do that.
Oh boy. A minute left. It looks like Don is going to take this to send this to match for his side as match point.
As we see a crazy comeback come out of Andrew.
Trying to 50 that from Don. It's a good challenge there. Gets boost. Andrew has no boost here.
Andrew needs to come up with something new. As Don puts another one in. He wants the series over.
He wants to solidify himself into the final. Showing this guy, do not play around with this guy here.
I think he did in fact have his smoothie before the match.
Looking sharp. Just tighten everything up. Went for surprise plays. Andrew got obviously confused there. But it's still not finished.
As Don puts another one in. We're going to game 4. Don will be 2 up. Andrew with 1 game. What are we going to need to see for Andrew to win 2 games in a row?
I think just the overextension and like his recovery from overextending. If you wanna get back and like counteract his
looking
his
solid.
attacks.
It's just I think some of the overextensions and just recovery has not been what is needed to beat a player like Don.
Don's made really good decisions so far, especially when he takes the ball away from Andrew. It's really gone in his favor.
Really setting the pace of this game. Andrew's been forced to play Don's game ever since game 2. As we go to game 4, will Don take this?
Will we see a game 5?
Let's see. Game 4.
Oh my god.
Game 4, Andrew versus Don. Don, 1 game away from the upper final.
He's wanting to clinch that spot.
Andrew, lead it up. On does sweep it away though. Andrew will have possession. On coming up. Andrew! Messes up!
He says,
Andrew!
What?
A whiff that cannot happen there.
It was odd bounce. He got confused there.
Andrew getting nervy here. In a match where he has to win.
You can't get nervy.
Somebody get Andrew Don Smoothie.
He might need a pasta.
You might need a Missouri burger.
Or a hot dog. But some
that is true.
Otherwise.
A Missouri dog. Could be risky
Don
though. Brian might ban him from the server.
It is true. It's happened.
Say they aren't hot dogs though. Andrew with the 50. Don sweeps it away. Andrew gets the boost. Looking to reset. Andrew puts one in. His first goal since game 2.
But Don just looking in the air, just looking at the ball, not knowing that Andrew was coming in hot to score that goal. Just stood there. It did not. To be more aware. I do that sometimes too. Just look at the ball cam when there's just a giant missile coming straight at you.
I think that was Andrew's first goal in like 7 minutes or so.
Mistake by Don.
Will this be the reset he needs? Andrew retreating back to his boost. Giving Don space. You know that can be dangerous though. Don choosing the high play, going for the bounce. And Andrew sweeps it away. This has to be in for Andrew. Does he have the clutch to get this in? And he puts it in!
To take the lead, 2-1.
The first time Andrew has led since, I believe, game 1 maybe.
Of course, he didn't score anything in the other game.
Andrew wanting to send this to game 5.
It's over.
Might have had
Don with really good kickoffs.
Resurgence though in this kickoff. This kickoff's just killing Andrew. Such a close match. I think if it weren't for the overextensions and kickoffs, I think they would be in like game 2 overtime right now.
What an odd kickoff there. Oh, and tries to put a shot in.
We'll leave it up to Andrew. Andrew waiting for him to strike. Letting him
goes up for Joe.
do his thing. Don gets the demo though. We will see Don set up another chance. Will he go for a flip reset? He decides to go for the ground play, letting Andrew come at him.
Going for the off the wall.
And Andrew puts it in!
We did not know if that would have gone in.
Was that going in?
Don. Oh, I think it would have gone in either way.
I don't know.
Put it away
I don't know.
To the other side of the corner.
We would have to call up New York or whatever.
We'd have to call up an expert. Don just always winning these kickoffs. It's something to be scared of, no?
Yeah.
If you're looking at this and you're looking at your next opponent, this is scary.
Daniel and Isaac should be afraid, but Andrew does put this in off the 50 from his net.
I don't know. That just seems something that Andrew would get against from Don, but does it against Don.
Andrew, his tournament, hanging on. This game. As another kickoff goes for Don.
Just always go with it.
Chooses to go to the ground. Hits it over.
I can do just a weird bounce from there.
Andrew resetting on defense. Going up the air. Chooses to go low. Don will make a play.
Takes it to the ground.
Andrew got mid. Will he go for the demo? Misses the demo.
Going off the wall here. 47 boost. Andrew takes it away.
Sweeps it out. Don resetting on defense. Staying close to the ball. Look at these decisions coming out of Don. Never showing fear, just always staying on the ball and low boost.
Good movement from both of these players.
Somewhat awkward touch by Andrew. Andrew with the bump!
Trying to
Will he put this in? What a bump out of Andrew!
Wow.
Look at this bump. He goes up, gets the bump.
Recovers.
And then puts it in.
Wow, that might have been...
That might have been play of the tournament.
That is a highlight there. Trying to force this into a game 5. Andrew
coming back in this game 4.
Gone.
I think we all might have thought it was done after that game 3, but
0 boost.
Andrew really is coming back. Andrew gets the boost. Don forced to retreat. Oh, we see Andrew cook up. But Don just sweeps it in.
It's a simple play there. It went over his head. It did not go the way Andrew wanted that to go. I think he wanted to go somewhere else besides there.
Don just, every chance he gets, just always maintaining that high ground on Andrew in the 50s.
And we are tied at 1:40.
Another kickoff going Don's way. He's shooting it
this.
on net. Andrew puts it in. What happens here?
Things are getting nervy.
Don makes the play early.
I thought he was going to go out. No, but it was going to go in.
I think it might have bounced off the post. I think Andrew put another one in.
Still 1:41. Andrew needs to
plenty of time.
Here.
Plenty of time.
Don misses the kickoff. Andrew
going for the quick shot. Will he put this in? Almost puts it in. Don with a great save. Don.
Andrew needs to get back.
We'll have a chance.
Gets it over.
Andrew staying on though. Well, we see the bounce down go for Andrew. Goes for Don though. Andrew has to put this in quickly. And Andrew puts it in!
Don just looking at the ball.
Don being almost too patient.
Little too hesitant there. You see these players getting very nervous.
Will we see an overtime for game 5?
A lot to get nervous about. You wanna solidify yourself. You wanna let people know that you are, in fact, better.
But Don puts this in. Andrew, someone getting cocky for that aerial went up way later than Don started.
Don quick to it. Just a
either he didn't see him or he didn't respect his touch. Somewhat of a careless decision. Will that cost him in this game?
Let's hope not.
Donald Smoothie starting to blend. Will we see him
time is ticking down.
Destroy the rest of this last minute?
Andrew has 0 boost.
For something saucy.
Didn't go his way.
Andrew will sweep it away. Don staying on the ball. Andrew choosing to go on the ground. Gets it over, Don!
Don just looking at it. He didn't want to commit to it. Dude, there was two goals that Andrews made that. Don just kept looking at it.
Don might have backflipped or didn't expect Andrew to get up that quickly. So close this game.
Are they nervous?
But a kickoff goes. It goes Don's way. Playing it slow. Wants the clock to die. Waiting for Andrew. Somewhat of a smart play, but Andrew will have possession off this.
Not sure what the players
it's a bad touch, but does get the bump. There. Trying to reset it to his corner.
Andrew has so far. It's 2 goals.
But Don goes for a careless hit.
Don could put this in.
He doesn't put it in.
He wasn't there too early at all.
Both players. Next goal wins the game.
There's still 10 seconds. Don has possession.
Don going for the dribble. Andrew with the 50. Lining up for Andrew. And Andrew puts it in.
Bro, dude.
3 seconds left. 3 seconds. Could send us to game 5.
Oh, these fingers are getting greasy.
3 seconds. What kickoff do we get?
Don has good kickoffs. Andrew.
1 second. It'll be in the air. It goes down. And we get game 5. Game 5. The first game 5 of this tournament. Andrew and Don. What do you even have to say, Jason?
I'm in shock.
Wow. 6-7. It couldn't be any other scoreline. What a game. That was easily the greatest game of this entire tournament so far.
Just,
so back and forth as we go to game 5. Who will go to the upper final? One game. All that matters is this game.
Everything's on the line. Everyone is nervous. It's just, it's where you want to be. This is what you play for.
What all those kids dream of. Sitting in free play, waiting for these moments, and Don puts one in to start us off.
First blood in game 5 from Donald. I feel like it's happened too often where he gets first blood.
It's okay though, Andrew has come back. Looking to make the first upset of this tournament.
Don has more control this round. Gonna dribble it.
And he puts it in!
Right over Andrew.
What a play coming out of Don. Look at this aerial dribble. Once he had that touch right there, that was a goal.
Just pinching the corner side.
Andrew's going to need to work on his kickoffs for the rest of this game 5. Another one going Don's way. But it's going to roll up the post.
It will.
Don gets the boost. This could be a goal.
Andrew has no boost. Gets it away from him.
Still with possession. Andrew's going to take the corner. Don going up in the air. What will we see out of Don? Decides to let it go. Not a good setup for him. Andrew will reset this to his corner. Chooses not to go for the corner. Just wants it in. Don on 0 boost. Makes the 50.
That. I take advantage. Boom, bump. Don has 0 boost here.
But this could be dangerous. And Don puts it in. Don, sitting on 0 boost, doesn't care. He wants it in.
That bump would have been too favorable for him right there. Andrew thought it was a good play there to bump him, but I don't think it was.
Wow.
He was ready. He was ready close to net to score that. He was just prepared.
1 minute of pure
good kickoff here.
Domination.
Domination.
It's true. We're gonna need to see
Andrew needs to follow his Leviathan
masterclasses again. You're sweeping it out. We'll go for the bump. Doesn't go for the bump. Goes for the ball. Goes for the demo.
Goes for demo.
This has to be a goal for Andrew. And he puts it in. 2-goal game.
Oh boy.
Everybody on the edge of their seats.
Well,
Andrew with possession. Don does dunk him though. Andrew with the wave dash.
Needs to
pretty good. Good out of Andrew. Don going for some physical play. Getting bumpy. And Don puts it in off the bump.
Oh, just a good bump from Donald there.
That might be the determining factor in this game, is Don starting to recognize physical play. Don starts integrating physical play. We might have a demon for the rest of this tournament. And he gets the demo
on him.
Don activating demon mode.
He wants to steal this.
Wow. 4-goal difference. Not undoable. 3 minutes left. Plenty of time. But we're going to have to see better kickoffs for Andrew.
But Don just
and Don puts it. What a save! What a save! That was the best save I've ever seen Andrew make.
Andrew is not done yet.
But Don does get it past him. But Don, I don't think this is in.
And it doesn't.
Andrew gets the corner. Needs several goals soon.
He's going up for it.
Going for an aerial play. He's feeling it. Goes for the demo. Don sweeps it away.
Don might have entered the flow state here.
We see Don start using demos and bumps. It could be nasty for Andrew. Going for the quick shot. Don misses. Andrew puts this in.
Ew.
3 goals left. for Andrew. The most important match of his Rocket League career. The greatest save of his career. Will we see Don continue his lead, or will we see it go to an overtime?
It's over, Andrew. Andrew
puts it. Doesn't go in.
Can he get back to it? It just rolls off to the corner.
Bounces off his post.
Andrew needs to
with zero boost. Needs to play this carefully.
Needs to get boost quickly right now. Don has full boost.
Wants to set something up. Andrew will beat him.
Andrew.
This has to be a goal for Andrew. Off the bounce. Andrew puts it in.
A tap from the corner of his car.
All ice in this game 5.
Don't count him
ice
out,
coming out that hasn't been seen in any other player so far this tournament.
Minute 51 seconds. Donald. Andrew.
Don looking to set it up. He wants it.
Going
for the air. The air ground pinch. Just gets it past in. Andrew right there.
Just look at the way he drills his ball.
Look at that.
He was thinking he was going for something fancy. It wasn't.
Andrew might have just too delayed on the reaction. Might be dire chances for Andrew soon.
Andrew saves it.
Don is going to try to put another one on. Andrew needs goals soon. 3 goals in a minute 30 is not an easy task. As Andrew puts it in off the 50!
What a fucking 50!
We are being blessed by these two players. What is this? Full offense coming out of Andrew, and it pays off. Don, someone not expecting these Andrew plays. I think he just hasn't been expecting.
Wait,
and it's led to so many of his goals. Andrew doesn't get the corner though.
Takes the boost. Andrew needs to retreat.
Oh no, Don will kill time. So smart out of Don. Goes for the 50. Good for Don still.
Bumping him. Andrew going backwards.
Choosing to stay on. This could be dangerous.
Goes into his corner. Needs to get this out quick. Needs to
1 minute left for 2 goals.
Counteract this.
Andrew with the sweep. But Don gets the boost. Such an important boost grab. This could lead to a goal. As Don puts it over Andrew.
Just a good goal.
And that boost grab might have won him the series.
Don looking at the ball, but his court vision of the field is impeccable. Just he grabs the boost, sets the ball up. His court vision.
Wow. As Don puts this in off the flick! Don is calling game.
That's the dagger.
So many kickoffs going in the way of Don.
That might be the dagger. 30 seconds left.
Andrew misses up on kickoff though. Heartbreaking.
Looking like he's already given up.
What happens?
Rightfully so.
Andrew
will get sent down to the lower bracket.
Unless he performs the greatest comeback ever.
It would be the greatest. If
Don just looking to put on highlights. Andrew does make the save though. Wow. I think that is it. What a series out of these two players. I think both of them are going to be looking to meet again in the grand final. Wow.
Wow, just absolutely, just good game to these players.
Watch it.
Just give them props. They
Love
played
it.
their heart out tonight. This is great.
You're all living in it. Welcome to the age of Don. Wow.
GG's. Just good game from everyone.
What a series.
Good game.
Wow. That was easily the greatest series I have seen in this tournament. That game 4 was the greatest game of this tournament. And let's talk to himself, the smoothie man.
It's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. What's up?
Don, what a
Yeah,
series.
that was a great series. That was great.
What do
I
you
feel like I wish there was more.
what
I
are
feel like
like
they
what
would
were
have
your
increased.
reactions during that? Like tell us what you're saying. Were you talking to Andrew?
Yeah, yeah. I was talking to Andrew. He went up me by one in the first round, and I was like, "Holy shit, I have to lock in." But I feel like I was nervous. You know,
Everyone has that.
Andrew was a good player. He put me on my toes and he kept me there. And
Wow.
I missed a few opportunities, but I made it when it mattered most.
It's true. That
That's what
game
matters.
5 just think more solid, more your counterattacks were amazing in that series, and then that game 5 you just I think overwhelmed him on your just skill on the ball. Um Jason, I think I'll let you start off if you have any questions.
I'd just like to say that was a good game. You guys played your heart out. It was amazing to see you guys play. There was a lot of questionable goals that I've seen. I don't know if it was because of you nervous, especially what Andrew did to send you to game five. In game four, there was two goals that Andrew made that you were hesitant on it. Were you nervous at that
Yeah,
moment in those moments?
I noticed there was like a few goals where the ball would bounce and I would think about what I'm gonna do next, and then by the time I finished thinking, Andrew's like already on the ball, and I'm like,
Mm.
damn, I should have just went for it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was definitely in my head a little bit,
There was
but
sometimes where you were just looking at the ball as well. And
yeah,
Andrew
yeah.
just capitalizes on you just standing there.
I feel like in the first few rounds, my offense was kind of non-existent. Um,
Wow.
but it was like how Evan said, like my defense and like catching Andrew off guard was kind of like carrying me. Like he would overcommit a little bit, and then I get open nets.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, I was kind of overthinking.
Yeah. It showed there a lot, and that's completely fine. You refine all your skills. In game one, you were mostly grounded. I was expecting more from you to be more airbound, more in the air, but you seem to pick things up in games three and two and so on.
Yeah, honestly, I was a little nervous about going in the air because I knew Andrew was practicing with Evan, and Evan is so air based, so I feel like making risky shots in the air wasn't really gonna be the best for me, but I ended up making a few,
Yeah,
which
you mix it up there, and I bet it surprised him, it confused him, and you capitalized.
What do you think about how Andrew played? What were you expecting going into the match, and how did some of his plays like shock you, you think?
hmm. Um, honestly, I don't know what I was expecting. I I thought I would win the first round for sure. Like I was pretty confident. So I think going down one in the beginning, and especially him coming back after a
Yeah.
7-0, kind of set me back a little bit. But you know, like I said, he's a really good player, and I'd like to see more from him in this tournament.
That is true.
Oh,
The
I wouldn't mind seeing him again
In the
at
grand
the end.
final, that's the only time you can possibly play him again is in the grand final. Um, so with that, several things. You just sent the last Missouri player in the upper rounds to the lower bracket. Green room is all left in the upper rounds. So that is confirmed. 2 players of the top 3 will be green room. Who do you think is going to come out of that Daniel and Isaac match? What are your thoughts on your date with Daniel or Isaac in the upper final?
I don't know. Honestly, I think it could be anybody's game, and I wouldn't be surprised if I end up versing both of them. Like
Yeah.
the winner of the next match, and then the other one coming back and then fighting me in the grand final. It's two different play styles, but they're both really good at what they do. So it's like you can never tell until you see it.
Wow. Um, but yeah, Andrew he will now play the winner of Alex and Evan. Um, Do you think Andrew has what it takes to maybe get a top 3 or even top 2?
I think Andrew's gonna have to catch Isaac or Daniel
Yeah.
in a vulnerable position.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to not only take them on physically, but also mentally.
Yeah. Wow.
I think he has what it takes.
Wow. Well, I think Green Room, it's confirmed Green Room just kind of owns Missouri. Well, I think the last things are just, number 1, welcome to the top 3. You have made the top 3.
Let's
and number
go.
2, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I guess, do you think you're gonna win the Summer Showdown? Did you have your smoothie?
Yes. I didn't have my smoothie.
Oh,
I
you
have my
didn't?
smoothie at the grand finale. No.
Yeah, maybe you save your smoothie for the grand final if you make the grand final. I think that's what you do.
The move.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Or
Maybe
your
that's
soul.
why he took you to game 5, because you didn't have your smoothie. Oh, wow.
I think that might have played a part.
Yeah. Yeah, what a game from both players. That was easily the match of the tournament so far. Yeah, both players looking so solid. Honestly, I think both players are probably gonna, top 4 for Andrew, maybe top 3. Like, I could see him going very far based off that performance. Jason, do you have anything else you want to ask?
Nothing else.
All
you guys
right.
did really great out there.
Wow. And our next match will be Daniel and Isaac on Tuesday, I think. That's gonna be an insane match. We're looking to settle these disputes in Green Room about who's the best Rocket League player once and for all. So we'll see you then. I think that's everything. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.